Hey friends, James Clancy here with another tips and tricks video. Today is kind of more of a tutorial. I want to show a new feature that we recently released. We made it easier for you to create, update, and change components directly inside the Figma plugin. So let's jump over to Figma and take a look at that. So I've already ran Locofy on this design, and we're going to take a look at some of the components that it created. So if I go into Review Components, and I can just click View Instances. All right, that could be a component, that's the header. Let's rename that. And I'll click Save, click Done. Now let's click on this next one. I don't want that to be a component. So I'm just gonna click Edit, and then let's click Detach. Yes, detach. It's not a component anymore. Email input. Perfect, let's check that out. Actually, I want to click View All Instances so I can see where it's at. So there's one, and there's one more down here. Those look good. Let's check all the properties that were created. Everything has to do with padding. I don't care. I want to delete those. So let's remove those. And then what we'll do is we will add a new property. And this one will be the enter your email. This is a value property. And this one, instead of enter your email, it'll just be called email. Perfect. Love it. So now we can actually grab out the value that we need. I like it. I'll click Done. Let's go through and review a few more of these components. So if I go back, let's check this view group. Those are good cards. We'll check the properties on it. We want to go through and change some of these things around. So if I look at this message, that's the image, right? So let's name this to image. Casing. So we'll give it a name of image. We'll click Save. On this one, we'll call this one, instead of head, we'll call that header, text. And then let's also add a new property for the actual content. Value property, content. Perfect. We'll click Done again. All right, let's get through this, and we can see we have the operator cards. A lot of these are being created like we want, but I'm noticing there is a component I wanted to create that it didn't. So I like these buttons. They're my own buttons. I like the style to them. I want those to be a component. So I'm going to go to Edit, and I'm going to click on this button. Now that I'm here, it's like, yes, this obviously is not a component. So I'm going to click Create Components, and I'm going to call this black and white button. And you'll see how it selected the one next to it. It always magically is like, oh, if you want this to be a component, there's two of these. Yes, they look different, but they're still components. So I can click Save, and now I can go through and I can change this to be text. And then we probably want to expose these, probably not the min width, but we probably do want to have some of these other properties so we can change those colors to switch between the two states. And I'm going to click Next, and we're good. Now that we have this UI, you can easily go through and create, edit, update, and even delete these components directly in the plugin, making this workflow faster and help you to generate better code. So thanks for watching, and happy developing.